Test 1 2, test 1 2, test 1 2.
And good evening and welcome to football action on Central Illinois Sports. Oh, it's been a little while, but remember how we finished last year? With this Camp Point Central squad finishing 14-0 and getting the state championship trophy. But all that's in the past because that trophy's in the case, and it means nothing tonight as the Panthers start a brand new season. You have reached the Great Rivers Bank pregame show with locations in Pittsfield, Berry and Liberty, Illinois, and Hannibal, Missouri, here to help you with your lending and personal banking needs. Our friendly service and dedicated loan officers can help you through buying a home, opening a business, or making a deposit. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. The North Greene Spartans have come here tonight. Coach Van Beber has brought them over this evening. Not a lot of numbers, but good experience in the juniors and seniors. And if you remember a year ago, they showed us some prowess in the second half against the Camp Point Central Panthers on a night that was about 25 degrees hotter than it is right now. It's a beautiful night here with a chance of rain in the forecast. No skydivers tonight. They said they don't like skydiving in a storm, so they've canceled out for this evening. Stay tuned for details on that. And if you would, on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show, please stay tuned. We'll be back with more to tell you who's playing tonight in the area right after these.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout Central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Fall in love with Cascom. The leaves may be changing, but our commitment to our customers never does. Reliable high-speed internet, along with our award-winning customer service, we have knowledgeable service technicians in your area 24 hours a day. For you new customers, we are extra lovable. Call today and get a free installation on any new service. Wow! I'll bet you want our phone number, 1-800-252-1799. Call for details and a date. 1-800-252-1799.
Brian Dickut Trekking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickut Trekking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickut Trekking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickut Trekking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Jacob Hull running the camera tonight. Tim Hull running the computer, keeping stats and doing a little color. Denny Hull live from the Veterans Home, listening to the game. Brother Denny, glad to have you alongside. And I'm Jack Hull. Glad you've joined us for the broadcast on Central Illinois Sports. Lots of games going on in the area. Let's take a look at some of those this evening. as we look at the WIVC. Everybody's in a crossover, and that means Beardstown tomorrow at 7 o'clock will be at Carrollton in a Saturday night contest. Camp Point Central here hosting North Greene. It's the Triopia Trojans. They travel to Pleasant Hill this evening to take on Pleasant Hill Western and the Wild Wolves. Hardin Calhoun will travel to Jacksonville on the old McMurray campus, take on a very talented Jacksonville Rocket team at 1 o'clock tomorrow in a game we're looking forward to. And a dandy tonight, and that one is at Minden Unity Payson. It's West Central taking on Minden Unity in first-round action in the WIVC. Tim's got to look at some of the other teams playing in the area. We know that Quincy High School's at Quincy Notre Dame tonight, and also Jacksonville has traveled to Pittsfield. What else do you have on the docket tonight, Tim?
In the Sangamo Conference, the Athens Warriors will be at home against the Maroa Forsyth. What would be their mascot?
Doesn't make any difference. They're good, though.
They're pretty
Trojans.
good.
They're the Trojans.
The Auburn Trojans will be at Williamsville. The New Berlin Pretzels will be at home against the Pleasant Plains Cardinals. The Petersburg Porta Blue Jays will be at Stanford Olympia, and the Pittsfield Sockies will be playing the Jacksonville Crimsons.
And, of course, they're playing Jacksonville tonight at Glen C. Smith. They don't play at Boschel. That's inside in the wintertime. And we'll look forward to that also. Some of the other games across the state we'll talk about as the night goes along. If you would like to send us a few scores, you can text them to me at 217-473-5151. That's 473-5151. We'll try to keep abreast of some of the scores in the state of Illinois. 27 and a half minutes away from kickoff here and to start another football season. Brad Dixon, I think, is this 13 years? I think he's been the head coach. Call it 14 years. And I don't know how to tell you this. He's like 125 and 25, I think, since he's been here. But we have not gotten the Panthers to 500 in football. I thought that was something, but I noticed Brown County the other day. Believe it or not, Brown County, for the lifetime of their football team, is 2 games below 500. Pittsfield, on the other hand, is about 150 games above 500, but they're catching up real quick if they don't get things turned around over there. Everybody with a new docket here and a new season, and we're looking forward to bringing it to you. Once again, if you're in the market for a new home loan, talk to the experts at Great Rivers Bank. They are located in Hannibal, Missouri, also in Pittsfield, Berry, and Liberty. They're our pregame sponsors. We'll have more coming your way on the pregame show with Tim and myself. Hope you stay tuned back after these.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard, That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Whether you're hunting ducks, dove, turkey, or deer, your local Farm and Home Supply is your one-stop shop for everything hunting. During our Fall Hunting Classic sale going on right now, we got everything on sale from game cameras to blinds to decoys and camo gear. Some of the hottest deals over here to the right, and if you're not even a hunter, well, here's a funny video of a duck.
You know, it doesn't seem like it was way back right after Thanksgiving on a Friday at 10 o'clock in the morning when Camp Point Central towed up against Lena Winslow, a team that has pretty much controlled 1A, but the Panthers had a mission, and they've graduated 12 seniors, Tim, and that means they have a lot of spots to replace. And as I talked to Coach Dixon the last couple of weeks, he talked about things like, this is probably the greenest group of kids I've had for a long time. You've seen this Panther team. What's your perspective on them starting a lot of youngsters tonight?
Well, my thing about this Panthers team is that they might have a lot of guys that look young on the roster, but most of those guys got a lot of varsity minutes last year because Camp Point was up by a lot.
And, you know, we saw this over the years when your dad was playing and Uncle John was playing, when Carthage and Illini West were kind of controlling things. When you've got a really good varsity and you get a lead in the second half and you're able to put those JV kids out there against other people's varsity, what do you think that does to the abilities of that team then?
I think it makes the JV develop even better because, like, some teams you see, they have a lot of kids, so they don't get everybody in. But these teams where you're up by a lot, you get to develop those guys quicker so that then whenever you're at your junior and senior year, you're going to be the best team in the area every year.
When you think about a North Greene team with 22 kids, you know, their enrollment used to be pretty good size over the years, but they're like a lot of schools. They've lost some enrollment. Coach Van Meter is really trying to get some things under his belt to get these kids going. But this group of juniors and seniors were the kids that were freshmen and sophomores that had to play against everybody else's varsity, so that's going to help them a little bit.
Yeah, the experience will help this Spartans team because having juniors and seniors to lead your team that have played for 2 or 3 years will be able to make your team compete in games where you weren't able to before.
We'll talk a little bit more about the Spartans and the Panthers on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Without our sponsors, we couldn't be here, folks. I hope you'll take time to listen to them and thank them for being a sponsor. We appreciate that. More comes your way after these.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the Square in Pittsfield.
Helena Agri, Camp Point, Illinois, is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Central Illinois Athletics. For all your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agri, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, and Matt Hughes, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 593-7761 for Helena Agra of Camp Point.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
I want to welcome you back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We want to welcome some new people alongside. Kay's Family Foods in Camp Point, one of our sponsors now, along with Bostard Equipment. Glad they decided to join us, along with Joe Petty and Petty Construction in Pittsfield. Those are some of the new people. We'll be telling you about new sponsors throughout the evening. We are glad you've joined us alongside this evening on Central Illinois Sports. The Spartans are out running a little bit of offense with their team here and Coach Van Meter. And Hazel Wonder will be their quarterback. We'll tell you about those starting laps in just a little while on the Farm and Home Supply starting laps. Got some new graphics. Need to tell you, little computer bugaboo in the first game tonight. We will not have replays on our contest because it's buffering in a way that would cause us problems. So we'll get that fixed for next week for you and have some of those replays for you. But you can watch it live, and then we usually leave the games up most of the evening until tomorrow morning, and then we'll take them down so other teams can't get a scout of your team as and giving them an unfair advantage. Boy, the field looks nice, though, doesn't it, Tim? It takes a lot of work, numbers, hash marks, the big panther in the middle. Takes a lot of work and a lot of volunteers to make that happen, and all schools ought to be calling on those volunteers.
Yeah, it looks a really nice field, and, you know, whenever you get a field like this, it makes people excited to play on it.
Yeah, when you go to a field that doesn't have numbers or markings on it, it makes you wonder a little bit. Check Charlie's game out tonight. They'll have a lot of fun trying to figure out which yard line people are on, I think, Tim, and hopefully they'll have those sideline markers, but that always makes it exciting. As we look at this Panthers squad, who are a couple of people that you know are coming back that are really going to be difference makers for this team?
Well, of course, you got the two big ones. You got Caden Niekamp and you got Elijah Ginnenbacher, who were your two leading tacklers the past 2 years, I believe. And I believe you have Zach Weir and you have Nate Peters. I think those would be the big four that are returning this year that you'll have.
Yeah, I mean, Curtis Riggs got a lot of experience for a young guy. Dylan Mountain's been the JV quarterback over time, but we're seeing some new people alongside. What do you got?
Also, you got Marco Rodriguez coming back, and he was big really all season last year against Althoff. He had a couple of those onside kicks.
I was going to say, tell us about the playoffs and what he did, though.
Yeah, it was just Marco had so many onside kicks that the Panthers recovered last year, and it's just he'll be important again this year.
But they don't have Jack Thompson to reach up there and catch that one bounce about 10 foot in the air and take it away. But they really did the job against Belleville Althoff. And I'm sure if they would face each other in the playoffs again, it ought to be a dandy. Next week, Camp Point Central will be going to Hardin Calhoun. We'll be there for the contest. And that may be one of the best games in the state of Illinois, and you will not want to miss that. I think the game on Saturday over at McMurray Field between Routt and Calhoun ought to be a dandy at 1 o'clock. And then West Central and Minden tonight, I think that's kind of a key game too. West Central having to reload. But as you look at the Panthers, one common denominator they have is a coaching staff. And, Tim, you've been around these guys a little bit. What's different about this Panther coaching staff?
I believe the Panther coaching staff is kind of just like a family overall. They're all very connected. They all spend a lot of time together, and they work together really well, and they make this Panther team the best they can be.
What's it mean for you as an athlete to come out and see a big crowd on a Friday night, or even when you're playing a baseball game or a basketball game? What's that mean to the student athlete?
Well, I think it makes you just feel really pumped up and excited for the game, because it makes you feel like, you know, your community believes in you and, like, wants you to win.
And I think when you get a commitment from a community, so you have nice facilities like this, a beautiful track, they've worked very hard. They've got a great wrestling facility, basketball for the girls and the guys. But it's all about that speed and agility fitness training that they do in those athletic PE classes. And they tell me now that, with Coach Dixon moving to the athletic director's job, got a young man from Brown County that took that over. And Kyle Long's son, Brody Long, is now teaching those classes. And so that's a brand new reset for this squad too. But you've got to have those programs. And one of the things when I was talking to the coaching staff, they said 3 days a week, all summer, they met with all the kids every day for those workouts, because if you don't show up, you're not going to play.
Yeah, and especially with a good team like this Camp Point Central team, if you want to be able to play, you're going to have to be at every single thing, because one time you accidentally miss a practice, miss a meeting, anything like that, your spot will be gone to the next guy who wants to be there.
They're like racehorses on the sideline just waiting to get in, and that's what the North Greene Spartans want on the other side. The officials are meeting with the captains here. We're going to take a break on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. We'll tell you how that coin flip went. Get ready for the national anthem, the starting lineups on the Farm and Home Supply starting lineup, and more as we bring you Panther football on Central Illinois Sports.
Game Masters is your headquarters for all your hunting gear. We have more than just camo hunting attire. Come check out our casual lines of Sitka, Under Armour, North Face, Columbia, Drake, and more. Pursue your prey with these off-road Quiet Cat bikes from Game Masters. Easy to transport and perfect for your next hunting adventure. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
At Logan Agri-Service, we believe that every seed holds the promise of a thriving future. Our commitment to quality and excellence is as strong as the roots we help you grow. With decades of experience, our dedicated team understands your unique needs. From cover crops to premium seeds, we have it all. But it's not just about products, it's about partnership. We're not just sellers, we're your allies in growth, your consultants in success.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
Let's take a look at the starting lineups tonight. Today's starting lineups are sponsored by Farm and Home Supply. From snacks and hoodies to power tools and lawn chairs, no other place has it all like your local Farm and Home Supply. And Charlie's added a new graphic for you to be able to see those starters. Let's take a look at North Greene. On the offensive side, they'll start at quarterback, number 4, a senior, 6 foot, 165-pound Garrett Hazelwonder. At one of the halfback positions, one of the nicest young men you're ever going to meet. Where's the number 10? He's a senior, 5'8", 160 pounds. His name is Brody Berry. At wide receiver, Bone Berry will be the sophomore, 5'7", 135. At a running back is number 35. He's a 5'10", 175-pound senior, Noah Coates. At wide receiver, wearing the number 42, senior, 5'9", 160 pounds, Wyatt Newingham. At guard, wearing 52, 5'8", 170 pounds, Brendan Taskiewicz. Also at tackle, number 53, a junior, 6 foot, 190-pounder. His name is Landon Gilmore. At another tackle, he is wearing 55, the senior, 6'2", 210-pound defensive end, Colton Forsting. We also see in the starting lineup the center, he wears 65, Preston Bradford, 5'10", 220, and he's a junior. That's Preston Bradford. At guard, 67, Clayton Reese, 5'10", 185 pounds. And also Lucas Turner is the tight end. He's a junior, 6'5", 185 pounds. He's in the starters. We're going to take a break for the national anthem. We'll come back with the Panthers starting lineup after these.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Well, let's take a look at the Camp Point Central Panthers starting lineup. Band doing a great job with the national anthem. They'll play the school song while we're telling you this. On the offensive side, starting at right wing is Zach Weir. He's a 6 foot, 180-pound junior. The kicker for the Panthers is Marco Rodriguez, wearing the number 10, 5'6", 135, and a junior. The quarterback, wearing the number 15, he is a 5'11", 150-pound junior. That's Dylan Mount. Tate Eichen gets the start at a wide receiver when they use the wide receiver. He's 24, 6'2", 160 pounds, and a junior. Nate Peters is at the left wing. He is wearing the number 27, 6'1", 195, and a senior. Elijah Gittenbacher will get up behind the quarterback in fullback position. Wears the number 33, 6'2", 220, and a senior. Colin Backel gets a tight end start. He is number 40, 6'2", 205, and a freshman. The other tight end is Jasper Flessner, number 35, 6'2", 180, and a junior. Caden Niekamp is at one guard. He wears the number 52, 6 foot, 215, and a junior. Caden's grown. Along with Jace Wallace, plays left guard, 65 is his number, 6 foot, 180 pounds, and a senior. Left tackle is Wyatt Vandevelde. He wears the number 66, 6'2", 275, and a senior. Also, the right tackle is Jack Weiss. He wears the number 74, 6'1", 280, and a junior. And the center, he's done a good job for 2 years for this squad, Jaden Summey, number 75, 6'1", 225, and a senior. The Panthers will start 7 men that play both ways. We'll tell you about some of the defensive guys that will be starting. Curtis Rigg will be at a cornerback, 5'11", 150, and a junior. Also, we see Cale Niekamp. He was playing a free safety, 6'1", 180, and a freshman. Also in the lineup, Connor Bush plays an outside linebacker, 5'10", 175, and a senior. And Chase Barner is number 69, 6'1", 215, and a junior. He plays defensive end for the Camp Point Central squad. They won the flip. They'll defer to the second half. We'll take our final break. Get ready for the kickoff of tonight's contest on Central Illinois Sports. Don't you dare go away.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in the tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the beautiful and historic city that is Pittsfield, Illinois, a community that feels like home.
Home to over 4,000 residents, a progressive and growing community, serves as an amazing place to live, learn, work, and play. With civic, charitable, family, and recreational activities available, you'll never be bored here. Attend an event or festival. Play some disc golf on our new championship course. Spend the day fishing, or even catch a Civil War reenactment. As a community driven by success, Pittsfield provides numerous incentives to assist citizens and local businesses. Our goal in Pittsfield is to truly advance and prosper. Staying healthy is made easy here, with access to doctors, dentists, and other medical specialists throughout the community. People come to Pittsfield for a variety of reasons: stately historical homes, an abundance of natural resources, hunting, scenic areas along the Illinois and Mississippi rivers, festivals, recreational opportunities, and much more. People stay in Pittsfield simply because life here is great. Picture yourself in Pittsfield today.
Welcome back on the pregame show. Hope you've enjoyed the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups, and we get ready for the kickoff. We can tell you our officials tonight. The referee is Dave Greene. Rob Sitton is our umpire. Jim Lovelace is the lineman. Line judge is Art Moore, and Phil McCarty is our back judge tonight. That brought to you by Bowlers Universe. Come on out and enjoy the fun at the Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield, Monday through Thursday, 11 o'clock to 10 o'clock, 11 to midnight on Saturday, 4 to midnight, or on Friday, and then 4 to midnight on Saturday. Burgers, great draft beers, lots of good food. The Panthers out at the midfield, jumping up and down. And one thing you don't want to do with the Panthers is get in their way when they're coming to the ball. I saw one team try that last year, and it didn't work out well for them. Our kickoff tonight will be brought to you by some of our sponsors in Pike County Express, your local family-owned newspaper, serving Pike County since 1991. Check it out each Wednesday on a newsstand near you. And Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank, here to help you with your auto, residential, and commercial loan needs. Call Damon 217-285-4404. Well, it's kickoff time, folks, and it ought to be a dandy tonight. North Greene will be on the field first with the ball on the offensive side as the Panthers will kick off. And you've always got to be ready for things like that onside kick in the beginning of a game. Panthers here know that North Greene's in a rebuild. And, every game's in doubt when you start it. You get the defending champion against a team looking to get back underway. It's a tough way to start, but our friends at Whitehall North Greene will give it all they got, and Coach Van Meter and the squad working hard to rebuild this program, and we're looking forward to that. I'm going to try to get out everybody's way, and we've got a good view tonight. Jacob on the camera. Denny Hall giving us advice from the Veterans Home. Brother Denny, we love you, and we hope you're enjoying the broadcast tonight. Pittsfield hosting Jacksonville tonight. We'll have scores for you as the night goes along. It's just about time Mark George is watching from Dayton, Ohio, a former Panther, graduated in 91. Glad to have him alongside, and glad to have the Panthers out here. Marco Rodriguez will be kicking off. It'll be back deep. Brody Berry along with Noah Coates back deep to take the kick. And let's see what the Panthers want to do as they kick from the south side towards the north end zone. And a beautiful night here. Not much of a corn crop across from us, though, tonight. No harvesting going on yet, but in a couple of weeks we'll see that, too. Sit back and enjoy football action. Usually they'll come out and fake. Now they'll back up and get ready to kick off, and we'll try to get tackles for you and everything. And we'll get a good view of the football field with Jacob doing a good job there. Here we go. It's football time. Kickoff is underway, and Marco got his foot into that one. Barry will take it at the 10, the 15, the 20. He's across the 25. Juke's going to be still on his feet as he breaks a couple of tackles. Brody Berry doing what he does all the way down to the 30-yard line, so a 20-yard return. And North Greene starts out on their own 30-yard line, 1st and 10 at the 11:49 mark of the first quarter of play. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Got to get my other sheets out here. Where are they at? Panthers start from the Spartans start from the 30-yard line. And it'll be Hazelwonder under center. Single setback in the pistol formation. Fakes it, throws it off on the left-hand side, swings it out to Berry, incomplete on the first play on the offensive side. And an incomplete pass will bring up a second down and 10 yards to go. A little windy out here early tonight. From the 30, North Greene had the ball at the 11:44 mark. Stops the clock. And just 5 seconds on that play is all it took, folks. So it stops the clock on an incomplete pass, and here comes North Greene. They've got it 2nd and 10 from the 30. Hazelwonder in the pistol formation. He's got Noah Coates to his right side with double split ends and a slot on the left. They work the ball on the option play on the left-hand side. Running around the corner is Boneberry, and Berry will pick up a couple of yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 8 as he'll get the ball down to the 32-yard line, and that'll stop the clock as he was tackled out of bounds, I do believe, at the 11:39 mark. So a 3rd down, and it looks like he got it all the way out to the 34-yard line, so it's actually going to be a 3rd and 6-yard line, or 6 from the 34. Got a good spot on that one. Ball on the 34-yard line. Hazelwonder, the quarterback. Single setback now on his left-hand side. Doing a nice job is Preston Bradford, the center. Tough formation here. It's 2 splits out to the right. They look, man, hitting contact. Hazelwonder hit by one of the defenders. Incomplete pass. And it'll be punt formation for North Greene at the 11:36 mark. And the trouble with passing like that, Tim, is the clock doesn't run very much.
Yeah, and whenever you don't get to run off any clock, you give the Camp Point offense a whole bunch of time to get down the field, waste their own clock, and score.
See if they're going to line up to punt here. It looks like Noah Coates will be their punter. He's not back real deep. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Got the 11th man out there late. Coates back on the other side. Who's back deep for the Panthers, guys? Marco Rodriguez back. Coates gets the punt away. Boy, it's a dandy punt. Rodriguez gets away from it, and that's going to be a great roll. And North Greene's going to fall on it on the 1 or 2 yard line. What a punt. He punted that from the 20 all the way down to the end zone, and the Panthers are going to be deep in their own territory. Where are they going to spot it? It looks like on about the 2. I'm going to call it the 2 yard line, 1st and 10 at the 11:25 mark. What a punt by Coates there, Tim. Man, he got his foot into that one.
Yeah, he got that good bounce off the ground and got it all the way down inside the 5.
What a spiral, too. Man, that thing went almost 80 yards. Quarterback is Mowen. No more Nick Moore. I got to get that. 2 wideouts on the left-hand side. Mowen under center at his own 2 yard line. Hands the ball off, first back through on the right-hand side. Carrying the ball all the way out over the 10 to the 12 yard line. And that's Ginnenbacher. Ginnenbacher's going to carry it out to the 12-yard line. We'll call it 9 for him on that play. Now they give the ball on the counter on the outside, back on the inside. Spinning his Ware. Got the first down and more. He'll get it out to the 16. And that'll be a 1st and 10, I do believe. Well, yep, 1st and 10. We're with a 5-yard run on the play. They got it all the way out to the 17-yard line. No, I think it's more the 15. On the outside, with the run on the play, is Ginnenbacher.
Peters.
Oh, Nate Peters picks up 6 yards. So the third man to run the ball. It's going to bring up a 2nd down and 4 for the Panthers. And the ball on the 22-yard line. On the right side, still on his feet, running back gets it across. The helmet comes off for one of the Panthers. That means he'll have to leave the field, and that's Vandevelde. If you lose your helmet, I think you got to come off the field, do you not? Yep, he'll have to come off for just a minute. Into the game, I think, is Zeb Moss. 1st and 10 for the Panthers, their 2nd first down. Get her in a minute. On the outside, trying to run outside. That's where I do believe is it Rigg. Rigg's going to be tackled across the 50 all the way down to the 48-yard line. And he's going to go from the 31 to the 48 the other way, so give him 21 yards on the play. Another 1st down, and Curtis Riggs showed you how fast he is in his first run. That was Ginnenbacher, I do believe, on the last one with, call it 7 on the play. We'll try to get those, Tim. Help me out when you can. Mound doing a nice job. Ginnenbacher now in the double wing. Start a man in motion in Peters, and offsides is North Greene. That'll be the first penalty of the contest. North Greene will pick up a 5-yarder, and that's going to give the Panthers a 1st and 5. Now 1st and 5, and that's on the North Greene side. Camp Point Central started under 2. They're all the way down now to the 43-yard line of North Greene. A 1st and 5 at the 10:23 mark of the first quarter of play on Central Illinois Sports. Summey the center. Mound the quarterback. Barks him out. Gives it to Ginnenbacher. Left-hand side, running over people all the way down to the 31-yard line. 12. Oh, no, Connor Bush, my mistake. Bush picks up 12 on the play. Wearing the number 30 is Bush, and another 1st down, the 4th of the ball game. Bush has 12 yards on the play. Got to get guys with a lot different colored shoes because they're messing me up here. Ginnenbacher back in the game. This time he's on the left-hand side with a full house backfield for the Panthers. They give the ball on the left side. Running the ball. Trying to pick up the ball carrier. Who was the ball carrier that time? Rigg carried the ball. Gets the ball down to the 26-yard line. Give him 5 on the play, Tim. Second down, 5 yards to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. Man in motion. They give it to the big man, Ginnenbacher, across the middle, still on his feet, rolling forward down to the 16. We'll get him down, they'll say, to the 17-yard line, so we'll give him 9 on the play, and another 1st down for the Panthers from the 17-yard line of North Greene. 9 for Ginnenbacher, 25 and 3 carries. 9:15 and counting. No score on the scoreboard on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard on Central Illinois Sports. Double wing formation. Start Peters in motion. Give it to Ginnenbacher across the middle. Rumbles down to about the 12-yard line. Give him another 5 yards on the play. 30 yards on the night so far. 2nd down and 5 from the 12. Panthers going no huddle here. Now they're in the huddle. Mound doing a nice job leading this team. Very crisp is this squad coming out. Ball's on the 12-yard line. 1st and 10, I do believe. Oh, no, second down, my mistake. On the outside, running close to the end zone. Ginenbacher gets it down to the 3-yard line. Give him 9 yards on the play. And first and goal from the 3-yard line for the Panthers. Nice job blocking, no huddle, man in motion. Give the ball Ginenbacher into pay dirt for the touchdown from 3 yards out. Ginenbacher runs it in from 3 yards out in the first quarter at the 8:22 mark. A 3-yard run by Ginenbacher. He puts up a lot of yards in that series, 42 yards on 6 carries. The 6th first down in that series, and the Panthers lead it 6-0 in the early going here. Panthers up 6-0, and they go for 2. Mound under center. Wide out on the right-hand side. Is that Eichen? Man in motion. First man through, in for the 2-point conversion. Connor Bush in there for the conversion, and the Panthers lead at 8-0. Timeout on the field. Panthers up 8-0 at the 8:22 mark. We're back after these.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Kramberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
Panthers took 4 minutes and 11 seconds, went 98 yards on 10-plus plays for the touchdown, and into the end zone went Elijah Ginenbacher from 3 yards out. 6 different guys carried the football in that first series, and the Panthers lead it 8-0 on the Bush 2-point conversion. 98 yards on that scoring play, Tim, and the 2-point conversion by Bush. Pretty basic football in the early going there.
Yeah, they just played wear and tear football there and moved the ball down the field, little stints at a time, big stints at a time even at times. And
actually thought North Greene did a nice job on the tackles, didn't give up the big play, which is one of the things they've got to avoid in the early going here. It'll be Coates back along with Barry again, and Marco Rodriguez kicking the ball off at the 8:22 mark, as it'll be North Greene football, barring a fumble or a mishandle here. Rodriguez will back up and kick the ball from the 40-yard line on the south end of this field. Not been named after anybody yet. I can think of a few, but sometimes best not to name your field. You might change your mind down the road. Here comes Rodriguez on the kickoff. Little poocher down, puts it on the 20. The ball's heading for the sidelines. It'll go out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty on the Panthers. A 5-yard delay of game penalty is what they call that. And it'll put the ball out to the 35-yard line for North Greene, 1st and 10 for the North Greene Spartans. You want to keep that inbounds if you can, but not able to do it that time. And Rodriguez and the Panthers on the defensive side now, as it'll be Hazelwonder and the Spartans in the white uniforms with the blue trim. Hazelwonder brings it in from the sidelines. We see Logan Tapin lead the field for a moment. 6'1", 185 is Tapin. Ball's on the 35-yard line. Took him a while to spot that one. I don't know why. Just walk it out there. And 1st and 10 for North Greene. 8:22 left in the first quarter of play. Hazelwonder in the pistol. Got Coates back there with him with 2 wideouts on the left. High snap. Hazelwonder keeps it himself. Got a little running room. Makes a man miss. Good recovery there. Runs out of bounds, and it looks like Hazelwonder's going to get the ball all the way out. 48-yard line. That's a 13-yard gain for Hazelwonder and the first down of the ball game for North Greene. If you remember a year ago with Calhoun, That's what Lorton did against the Panthers. He was able to run the ball, and maybe North Greene picked up something there. Got a really nice block by one of the wide receivers out on the left-hand side there. And those wide receivers are Newingham and Barry. One of them got the nice block there to break things open. 3-man front for the Panthers. Now they move another man up on the line on the outside linebacker. Hazelwonder hands the ball off. That's to Coates. He's spinning and gets back to the line of scrimmage and gains a yard. Coates will pick up a yard on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down and 9 to go from the 49-yard line. They say Jace Wallace and Connor Bush in on the tackle that time at the 7:56 mark. North Greene with their first down of the ball game on the Hazelwonder run. They're going to give him 2 yards on the play, and so we will too. Coates picks up 2 on the play. Hazelwonder in the pistol formation. White out on the right side, Barry in the slot right side. Now they start the man in motion in Boneberry. Swing it out to him around the side. Got a little running room. He'll be knocked out of bounds in Panthers territory. He'll get the ball all the way out to about the 46, call it the 47-yard line, I do believe. And it'll be 3rd down and about 5 yards to go, according to the chain, we'll say. Chain looks like it's about split in half, so we'll call it there on about the 47-yard line. I didn't think the spot was as good as they were going to get it. Thought it'd be at the 46, but it's at the 47. 7:18 and counting. First quarter, 8-0 Panthers. PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Hazelwonder in the pistol. Gets a good hike. Hands it across the middle. Man stacked up there. Good tackle by the Panthers for a loss. It's going to be all the way back out to the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard on the play, Will Coates. And it'll bring up a 3rd or 4th down. It's 4th down, I do believe. Niekamp in on the tackle. Vandevelde in on the tackle. They spot the ball on the 48-yard line. They make it a 4th and about 6. Will North Greene go for it, or will they punt? It looks like they're going to go for it here. Hazelwonder is the quarterback. They figure if they're going to have a chance, they need to score on possessions. I don't blame them. Hazelwonder back to pass. Now breaks out of it. Finds a little running room. Short of the 1st down. Spins out of it. Almost makes it, but he's wrapped up on the tackle by Ginenbacher. And Ginenbacher showed the strength.
Elijah Ginenbacher actually took that ball from Hazelwonder there.
Ginenbacher picked up the fumble, they say. Okay. Ginenbacher gets the takeaway and a 1st and 10 for the Panthers. That ball will be at the 46-yard line of Camp Point Central. So Ginenbacher caused the fumble and took the ball away. So it'll be Panther football, 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line, now at the 6:26 mark of the first quarter of play. Panthers offense takes a little while to score unless they get those long runs, Tim, but now Mowen the quarterback. Double tight. They'll get it around the outside. Turning the corner is where I do believe. That's Rigg. Rigg's got running room. He's looking for the end zone, and he's going to find it. He's going to go 54 yards on the run. Curtis Riggs goes 54 yards, and he now has 82 yards rushing and a touchdown. A 1st down for the Panthers is their 7th on the touchdown, and Riggs goes 54 yards for the score. Rigg without an S, folks. Want you to know that. 6:15 left in the quarter, and the Panthers lead it 14-0. Extra point. Full house backfield. Fumbling the ball is Mound, and it'll be no good on the extra point on the fumble. Timeout on the field. 6:15 left in the quarter. Panthers lead it 14-0. Back with more in a minute.
Hi, my name's Sierra Burns here with Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, your low overhead dealership. We have new and used Lincoln Corsairs, Nautiluses, and even the Navigator. Come on out and see our new Lincolns for your next luxury vehicle.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
54 yards on the first play from scrimmage after the Ginnenbacher recovery on the fumble, and the Panthers are on the scoreboard again, 14-0 at the 6:15 mark of the first quarter of play. We'll try to get you some other scores around the area also before the night is over, as we try to get on the WIVC page. And Marco Rodriguez out there to kick off again. Well, let's see what we got in the early going here. Lightning delay over at Minden. Also, Beardstown, Carrollton tomorrow night. Brown County and Palmyra, no update. Marco Rodriguez back to kick off, and Triopia at Pleasant Hill. And I think they start at 7:30 maybe at Pleasant Hill like they do at Greenfield. It'll be a North Greene football for the third time tonight, trying to make something happen, trailing 14-0 here. Rodriguez on the kickoff. Little line drive. Barry's going to run it down. It gets by him, and it's going to go out of bounds at the 10-yard line, so that'll be another 5-yard penalty, and it'll put the ball on the 35-yard line, 1st and 10. It was about 6 inches out of bounds. Marco just about got it to stop that time, but North Greene will have it 1st and 10 at the 6:15 mark from their own 35-yard line. Rodriguez just about found that coffin corner like he did in the state playoffs last year, Tim.
Yeah, he almost got to sit there, just decided to roll a little bit more left than it needed to be.
And Nick Moore with the punt, man, he pinned Lena back deep there a couple of times. Those were the good old days we'll be talking about for years to come. Now this team trying to establish themselves, as is North Greene. Hazel Wonder, the quarterback. He's in the pistol formation. Got Barry next to him on the right-hand side now. We'll try to figure out where Coates is set up. White out on the right. Wide out on the left and a double slot. They give the ball to Barry, trying to get an opening, still on his feet, tough run, gets it all the way out to the 37-yard line. 37, give him 2 yards on the play. Zach Wiesen on the tackle, 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Barry on the 2-yard run. Brody Berry is one of those fine young men that you will appreciate for years to come. He's on the white side. Hazel Wonder in the pistol formation. 2 wideouts. They hand the ball off to Berry across the middle. Try to run a little counter. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. So he's going to gain 3 on the play as Berry runs it tough there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 5. Niekamp in on the tackle. You'll hear that name many times throughout the season. You're going to run it against Caden Niekamp. You're going to have to be quick. Rig into the ball game. Weirs takes a seat out for just a minute as they switch some guys in and out. Hazel Wonder and the Spartans to the line of scrimmage at the 40 need 5 for the 1st down. So they need to get to the 45. See if they want to pass. Hazel Wonder gives the ball off to Berry. Tries to break it on the outside. Breaks the tackle, spins, close to the 1st down, but going to be about a yard short. He's going to gain 4 yards on the play, and it's going to bring up a 4th down and 1 in the North Greene territory at the 44. And let's see if they want to go for this or punt. You want to keep the game within range. Sometimes you got to make sure you punt at the right time, but just a 4th and 1. Maybe they'll come out in a hard count first. Let's see if they can pull the Panthers off sides. Panthers with 2 5-yard penalties in the early going here, both on kickoff plays. See if they go with the hard count. Hazel Wonder marks him out, gives it to Barry across the middle, and he's going to be stacked up short of the 1st down. Looks like we're going to see some people roll off the side of things there, and who made the tackle? Jay Wallace in there on the tackle, they say that time, and Jace gets the loss, and Panthers get the ball. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. at the 44-yard line of North Greene. Camp Point Central in North Greene territory, and it looks like it's on the 42, does it not? 42-yard line. Yeah, the Lightning someplace else. It's nowhere close to us. Yeah, in Winchester, not in Minden. Well, I saw fireworks stop a game one night. They give the ball in the reverse. That is to Nate Peters, and Nate Peters got running room. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown. Nate Peters goes 44 yards for the touchdown, and the Panthers on their second series in a row score a touchdown, running the ball one time. Another first down, their 8th. 50 yards for Peters, 44 of it on that touchdown run. First quarter, 3:58 left, 44 yards for Peters, and the Panthers have a 20-0 lead. Rodriguez in to kick the ball for the extra point. Holder, ball down, kick is up, and it is no good. So the kick after no good, timeout on the field. 3:58 left first quarter. Panthers lead at 20-0. Back with more after this.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
3:58 left in the quarter. Panthers' second time on offense that they've run one play and scored a touchdown. And, Tim, they're getting outside on that little counter reverse, and Peters was off to the races.
Yeah, having that double option of where you're going to give it kind of helps, because then teams get confused on where you're going to give it to.
They're holding the man in with the fullback dive. Peters got outside, and you just can't catch those guys. They have got that speed burner and doing the job. Marco Rodriguez will kick the ball across the middle. Barry's going to take it this time on the 14-yard line. 20, 25-yard line, gets it across the 30. Going to be tackled out of bounds. That'll stop the clock, and the ball's going to be on the 31-yard line. And that's where North Greene's going to have it 1st and 10. Barry with about a 19-yard return that time, and Brody Barry doing a nice job doing all he can do out here in the early going of this one. We'll try to update you on some other scores. If you've got scores for us, send us a text at 217-473-5151. 3:52 left in the quarter, and it's a 1st and 10 for North Greene. Hazel under the quarterback in the pistol. He's got Barry to his left this time. Panthers stacked up with 4 men on the line now. Trouble with the hike that time, and Hazel Under's going to have to fall on it all the way back at the 30-yard line. Oh, no. My mistake. Yeah, it is at the 30. So we must have not started at the 31. Say it, Tim.
The 20-yard line. 21.
It is at the 21-yard line. Okay, loss of 10 on the play. 2nd down and 20. You can talk. I know. I've heard you. Hazel Under's going to lose some yardage on that play. It's got a positive 3 yards after that 10-yard loss. 2nd down and 20 from the 21-yard line. Hazel Wonder in the pistol. To hand the ball off on the counter play as the man came from the slot. Tackle for a loss at the 16. Was a carry that time by Coates, I do believe?
I believe it was Bowen Berry.
Oh, Bowen Berry had the carry, and he's going to lose another 4 yards on the play. Let's see. So it'll bring up a 3rd down and 24 for North Greene. From the 16, back to pass, Hazelhunter, ball's in the air. Peters has got it on the interception at the 41, 35-30, 25-20. Head of steam, he's going to be tackled at about the 13-yard line. So an interception on the play and a penalty flag. We'll see what that's about. Hold the ball. He got it back out to about the 13. Got it on the 41 on the interception. Let's see if that's going to stand or whether it will be brought back. Must have been after the interception, I do believe. So interception by Peters at the 41, gets it all the way down to the 13, and then a penalty is going to move the ball back on the illegal block. See what the call is. Panthers are going to have it spotted at about the 10, and we got a man down on the far side for North Greene at about the 10-yard line. And we're going to take a break. It'll be Panthers football. We'll see where they're going to set it when we come back after this.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops, quality onyx that offers dozens of colors. From start to finish, trust the knowledge and experience at Pike County Lumber.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
Well, after the interception by Peters at the 41, he got it down to the 10, then a block in the back, and the ball is back on the 24-yard line. That's where the Panthers are going to have it 1st and 10, I do believe. 30. No, where is the ball now? It is on the 20-yard line, so a 10-yard penalty. It's on the 20-yard line, my mistake. Hand the ball off in the counter, left-hand side. Lots of running room for Rodriguez across the middle. Going to be taken down close to the end zone. Rodriguez down to the 1-yard line. He's going to gain 19 yards on the play and a 1st down for the Panthers. Hannibal led 8-0. They kicked off, and Elias ran it back for the touchdown and kicked the extra point. Now it's Hannibal 8-7 over Elias. They try to give the ball across the middle. Little trouble with the handoff. Get it down inside the 1 was Ginenbacher that time, and Mount had a little trouble with the handoff. Make sure everybody's okay. Peters back on the field along with Weir and Ginenbacher, so it was Bush. Connor Bush carries the ball down for a 1-yard gain. It's going to be 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line, we'll call it. Maybe the 3. And the ball across the middle. Ginenbacher into the end zone, untouched. Ginenbacher into the end zone for the touchdown from 3 yards out. 3-yard run, Ginenbacher. Touchdown number 2 for him. First quarter at the 1:30 mark. Makes it 26-0 Panthers, and they'll go for the 2-point conversion, or will they try kicking the ball? Last time it was partially blocked, but the Panthers get Ginnenbacher in there, and he runs across the middle. Good blocking that time. Yep, we're going to see Niekamp quarterbacking for the first time. The freshman, Cale Niekamp, at the quarterback position. Hands the ball off, second man through. Nope. Yep, couldn't get it in. And the point after is no good. Timeout on the field, 1:30 left first quarter. All Panthers 26-0 on Central Illinois Sports.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire. Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470.
Ginnenbacher with another 3-yard run in for the touchdown, his second of the ball game. Panthers have scored on running plays of 3, 54, 44, and 3 yards. That series started at the 44-yard line of North Greene, 44 yards in 6 plays. Started out at the 3:58 mark, so it took them 2 minutes and 28 seconds to score that time. Rodriguez to kick off. Saki's trail 7-0 to Jacksonville, second quarter action. Olympia over Porta 7-6 in the second quarter, I do believe. On the outside, new man running the ball as Coates is out of the game. Might have been Hazelwonder. Hazelwonder on the kick return. And he gets the ball close to the 30-yard line. Let's see where they're going to set it there for North Greene. At the 1:16 mark. 1st and 10. It looks like they're going to set it at right on the 30-yard line, we'll call it. North Greene 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for them. So Coates out of the game. We'll try to see who the other setback is, as he was injured a few minutes ago. Say a little prayer for Noah Coates that he'll be okay. Newingham wide to the right. Hazelwonder has Barry next to him. They were also talking about Mauser being a running back later. We'll see if he has to come in. Hazelwonder keeps it himself across the middle. He's going to be brought down on a 1-yard loss on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd down and 11. Niekamp in on the tackle again. Where have we heard that before? 2nd down and 11. He's pretty amazing down there. We're under a minute. So we'll have about 30 seconds when they get to the line of scrimmage, and this will probably be our last play of the first quarter. Hazelwonder in the pistol formation. Barring a pass play that would stop the clock, this could be the last play of the first quarter. Hazelwonder back to pass, has plenty of time. Bullet across the middle, picked off by the Panthers. Taken on the left-hand side, rigged with the ball. Gets it down inside the 20, 10, close to the end zone, inside the 5. Second interception, Curtis Rigg on the interception, down to the 5 at the 19-second mark of the first quarter of play. And Rigg just stepped up and picked that one off, did he not, Tim?
Yeah, he got to that ball pretty quick and took it back really quick, too.
40-yard line, returns the ball all the way down to the 5, 35 yards on the return for Rigg. Another interception. I don't think Hazelwonder, he's completed, what, 1 pass so far today?
That's what I have him for, yes.
For how many yards?
4.
And that was to Bone Berry, I do believe, was it not?
Yes, it was.
So 1st and goal for the Panthers from the 5-yard line, leading 26-0 at 19 seconds left in the quarter. Clock won't start till they hike the ball here. The rain has held off so far. They had lightning at West Central at Winchester tonight. We'll see if that game will get itself underway a little bit later. Panthers were late getting started a couple years ago here. Niekamp, the quarterback, giving the ball across the outside. No, he's still got it himself. Going to be all the way down to the 8-yard line. Niekamp's going to lose 3, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, the Panthers lead at 26-0. Second quarter, play-by-play on Central Illinois Sports comes your way after these.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com.
We're back to our live action. We tell you about Real Net and Twine, located just north of Pittsfield across from the airport. Real Net and Twine, your local headquarters for concrete lawn ornaments, statues, fountains, and so much more. Stop by and see him at 217-285-5013 for the phone call. See Rick and Tracy, and Tim and Jake both work out there too, Tim, so you want to sell lots of that stuff so you get to make more, right?
Yeah, we'll definitely make more if we sell more.
Just keep on a coming, folks. Real Net and Twine is our sponsor there. Got a little break in the action here so we can tell you about another of our sponsors, Pike County Concrete. When you're in need of concrete for your next job, give Pike County Concrete a call. 217-285-5548 in Pittsfield and in Jacksonville. And it's an Adams Fiber Network timeout. Top-notch local computer sales and repair services. Adams Experts here, your go-to for your computers. Call 217-214-3423 for Adams Computer Repairs. So the Panthers have the ball. 2nd and 8. That's 2nd and goal. Niekamp, the man, hands it off on the right-hand side. Nate Peters goes 8 yards for the touchdown. Peters for another touchdown for him. He gains another 8 on the play. Second touchdown of the night, 58 yards for him. Another first down on the touchdown. And the Panthers now lead it 32-0. Nate Peters, second quarter action, 11:56 mark. Peters from 8 yards out, and they'll go for the extra point. They lead at 32-0. 40-0 is a running clock, but it has to happen in the second half before the clock runs continually. Double wing formation. Niekamp, the quarterback. Back to pass, finds a man open. It's into the end zone for the touchdown. Pass to Peters. And the two-point conversion's good, 34-0. Panthers with the lead. Timeout on the field. We're back after this.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Adams Network timeout, reliable, worry-free internet that doesn't buffer and can handle whatever life throws at you. Adams Fiber, your local provider, provides the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net. Marco Rodriguez to kick off again. We are ready for action. Kicks it off across the middle. And Barry picks up the ball to 10-yard line. 15, 20, 25, still on his feet. Brody Berry continues to run hard and gets the ball outside the 30-yard line. Down to the 32, and that's where North Greene will have the ball. 1st and 10. At the 11:48 mark of the first half of play, Panthers lead it on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard 34-0. PCRE Real Estate and Auction, they're there for you whenever you're getting ready to sell a home, buy a home, farm ground, hunting ground, and more. See PCRE Real Estate. Thank you to Chris Nichols and the gang there. 11:48 left in the half. 1st and 10 for North Greene from their own 31-yard line. Hazel Wonder gets the hike, keeps the ball himself, left-hand side, little counter play. Going to gain a couple of yards on the play. Give him 2 on the play. And it'll bring it out to the 32, and we'll call it a 2nd down and a long 8. Pittsfield leading Jacksonville 12-7, second quarter action. How about that? The 5A playing the 2A. You just never know, 2 running teams, you know. 11-15 and counting. These seniors have been playing football for a long time for Pittsfield. Maybe this is their year. Ball short of the 34, call it the 33-yard line. 11 minutes left in the half. It's a 2nd and 8. Hazel Wonder gets a high snap. Barry breaks it on the outside, got the 1st down and more. Barry carries it out to the 47-yard line. That'll be a 15-yard gain and another 1st down as Brody Barry picks up 24 yards total on the night. 2nd 1st down of the ball game, and the clock will start after they set the chains. 47-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Their 2nd 1st down. I like the way Barry runs the ball. He does a nice job, doesn't he, Tim?
Yeah, he runs the ball very hard and doesn't like to go down very easily.
He's quick, 160 pounds, not real tall, but Brody Barry's been playing hard. Remember a couple of years ago, he broke his leg right before the first game of the season. Persevered, made it back. Hazel Wonder gives the ball to Barry, has a little trouble with the blocker in front of him, and he'll be stopped at about the 46-yard line, so he'll lose a yard on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down and 11. Summy in on the tackle that time, they say, across the middle. Nice job there. Put the ball at the 46-yard line, and we're under 10 minutes left in the half. Panthers lead it 34-0 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Jacob Hall running the camera. Denny Hall providing commentary back from his room at the Veterans Home. Glad Brother Denny's there. Thinking about you, my friend. We'll be there to see you soon. Hazel Wonder in the pistol. Fakes the ball, keeps it himself, trying to turn the corner. He will not get the corner made this time. As a quick play by the defenders. That time, that's Bockold, I do believe. Colin Bockold in on the tackle that time for the loss. Back to the 43-yard line, so he'll lose another 3 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down and about 14. 3rd and 14 with 9:15 in counting in the first half. Hazel Wonder brings the play in from the sidelines. Panthers' explosive offense will have to get some playing time in here as they got a tough Calhoun team next week. Hiked Hazel Wonder, quick pass on the outside, no good on the incomplete pass. And it'll bring up a 4th down and 13. They've only punted 1 time in the game, but I would think this would be a good time probably to punt the ball away, not give the Panthers a short field here. Let's see what Coach Van Meter wants to do here.
Well, as you remember, their punter is hurt now, so
yeah,
I don't
that's
know
right.
if they could.
Well, I mean, you always have somebody else that can punt, but Hazel Wonder brings the play in from the sidelines. That's true. Their punter is the man that went down in Noah Coates. Back to punt, though. Who is it? Trying to see who the punter is. 52, that would be Brendan Stedskikowitz.
53.
Oh, 53, thank you. Landon Gilmore. So Gilmore will be back to punt. And you remember how good the punt was early in the game by Coates, so him getting hurt, that's a difference maker. Remember, he punted that ball almost 80 yards that first time. I'm not teasing either, folks. It had a big bounce at about the 20 and went all the way down to the 2. Panthers would go 98 yards in about 10 plays to score. Now they reset things. Punter's got the ball. He'll punt it away about the 28-yard line. Panthers will get away from it there, and North Greene will down the ball on the 45-yard line in Panther territory, and that's where the Panthers will have it 1st and 10. See if their freshman quarterback comes back out or whether the junior in Mallon is under center this time. Looking for the quarterback to see who's going to be bringing the play in. Looks like Niecamp's out there quarterbacking again to me. 8:46 left in the half. Panthers lead it 34-0. Nope, Mound's going to bring the play in. My mistake. So Dylan Mound back under center as the Panthers giving both guys a little chance to get some playing time. 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 45, their own. Double wing formation, man in motion. Give the ball to Ginnenbacher across the middle. Still on his feet. He's going to carry the ball down to the 38-yard line. 5 plus 12 will give him 17 yards at a 1st and 10. So 17 yards for Ginnenbacher on the play. Ginnenbacher up over 50 yards easily. In fact, I think I gave him at 62, and another first down's the 11th. We'll have stats at halftime on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Jacob and Tim will have all that information for you. I'll help you out, too. Mound under center, double wing formation. Looks like Bush, the fullback this time. They give the ball on the outside to the man from the left wing. Peters going to get the ball down to the 31. He'll gain 7 on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd down and 3, so Peters picks up another 7 yards on the play. Peters has had a game already, Tim.
Yeah, I have him for 65 yards already.
Yeah. 2nd down, 3 yards to go, 8 minutes left in the half. Ball sits at the 31-yard line. That's in North Greene territory. Peters comes out. So some new fresh backs back there. Ginnenbacher at the fullback position, double wing. Man in motion this time. But the fullback's going to get the ball across the middle.
It's Bush.
Bush will be the ball carrier. Down to the 26-yard line. Give him 5 on the play. It'll be another first down for the Panthers. 13 of them. Bush picks up another 5 on the night. I got to be able to see the sheet here, boys and girls. There we go. Panthers slow to the line of scrimmage, not in a hurry. 7:20 left, 14 on the play clock. Game clock at the 7:15 mark. Give the ball across the middle. Fullback, big gain on the play, all the way inside the 20 down to the 17. Panthers and North Greene guys slow to get up on the block. Is that Bush again? Connor Bush.
22, it looks
Oh,
like.
okay.
28. 22.
Kellen Meyer. 8 yards for Myers on the play. His first carry of the night. 2nd down and 2 for the Panthers. From the 16. Pitching it outside to Ginnenbacher. Trying to turn the corner. Looking for the end zone. Flag flies. This one it looks like is going to come back. Ginnenbacher went 16 into the pay dirt, but it's going to come back, I do believe. Let's see what they're going to call, whether it's a hold or maybe some kind of a crackback block. Preliminary indication. We wait for the man who's the referee to tell us. He comes over, and that will be holding against the Panthers, a 10-yard penalty. Panthers are going to pick up another 10 yards. That'll be 20 in penalties on the night. And that takes the ball back to the, well, it's a point of the infraction, so let's see where they're going to set it. They're going to actually set the ball on the 15 so they gain a yard on the play. How about that? 10-yard penalty, ball on the 14 actually, isn't it? Oh, is it the 19? It's a 19. We draw her across, so they lose 3 on the play. So from the 19-yard line, you'll replay the down. It'll be second down and 10 to go. Start the man in motion. Give it on the outside. Man turning the corner. Got good speed. Gets tackled in rig. He'll be tackled on the 13-yard line. Give him 6 on the play. And I got 88 for Rig, I do believe, on the night. That's what you got, Tim?
That is what I have for him.
Speak right up there in the microphone, sir. Should be third down. Is that what it says over there? Yep.
It's first down now.
Okay, 1st and 10 from the 13. My mistake. Second man through, right side, heading to the end zone. That's Elijah Ginnebacher running from the ring. Ginnebacher with a 13-yard run and his 3rd touchdown of the night. Or was it Peters? No, it was Ginnebacher, wasn't it?
No, Peters came from the left wing and came around and got the ball
Okay,
second.
Peters with the run. You just spark it out. So give Peters 13 in the touchdown. 75 yards for him on the night. $13-yard run. 5:55 the kick. Ball down. Kick is up, and that one splits the uprights good. Timeout on the field. 41-0. Touchdown by Peters was 13 yards on the play, and we've got a timeout. Back in a minute with more after these.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Brayton and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Brayton at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
So kickoff for the Panthers from their own 40. This time they'll kick it off from the north end into the south, and kind of a crosswind tonight as it's blowing out of the west back to the east, so it shouldn't affect the kick a whole lot. 41-0 Camp Point Central here. Pittsfield leading 14-13 according to Jacob on the PCRE Real Estate scoreboard. We'll try to have other scores for you at halftime in the action here. North Greene needs a score here before the half to keep a running clock in the second half to start us off. Halftime, Little Jess Motors will bring it your way. Stay tuned for all the stats and more. Rodriguez put his foot into that one. That ball is going to be a tough bounce. Barry's going to pick it up on the 6. Shake and bake a little bit to the right side. Gets a good spurt back. Gets it over the 15, 16-yard line, and that's where North Greene's going to have it 1st and 10 with 5:47 left in the half. Barry's been impressive with those returns, though. He's been hit a lot of times, Tim, but he's really stayed tough out there.
Yeah, he's went through any contact, and he's been tasked with being the main running back now, so he's having to go through returning the ball and running the ball into all those Camp Point defenders.
Yeah, with that injury, that puts him in kind of a tough spot. Panthers now with some new guys out there on the defensive line, it appears to me. Niecamp's still out there. Got to play yourself into pretty good shape, though, because you got a tough one next week. 3 wideouts on the left-hand side. Hazel Wonder back there by himself. He'll hand the ball to Barry on the sweep on the right side. Caught the Panthers sleeping a little bit, and that ball will come all the way out to the 22-yard line. And the gain on the play from the 16 to the 22 should be 6 yards on the play. Bring up a 2nd and 4, and Berry picks up another 4. Nate Peters, they say, in on the tackle. Second down, we'll call it 4 yards to go. It's a long 4. Probably more like 5. Be under 5 minutes left in the half after this snap. Hazel Wonder gets the ball, hands it off to Berry on the right side, breaks across the middle, carrying some people with him. Ball's going to come out to about the 25-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play. Get him out to 30 yards on the night unofficially. Tim will have all that for you. Coming in on the defensive side for the Panthers, wearing the number 74. Is Jack Weiss. Wide out left side this time is Newingham. Hazel Wonder in the pistol. Berry next to him there. Gives the ball to Berry on the right side. Breaks a couple tackles. Got some nice running room. Looks like he's got the first down. And more. Brody Berry's going to carry the ball out to right at the 30. Call it the 29-yard line. Pick up 8 yards on the play and another first down for North Greene. Nice run by Berry on that play. Got down on the right side and found an opening outside the tackle there, and he was able to gain some nice yards on the play. Nice blocking by some of the big boys up front. Bradford along with Reese. Turner, the tight end out there. Wide out left-hand side, Newingham again, and a man in the slot. Hazel Wonder, naked backfield this time. 1st and 10 from the 30. Throws a bullet across the middle. It's caught. For a first down and more, it appears. Turner catches the ball. He's going to gain 11 yards on the play, they say. Nice catch, nice throw, Newingham. Turner picks up 11. Another first down, their 4th. And positive yardage and a nice throw by Hazel Wonder. We saw him do that last year in the first half against Camp Point Central, and he took them right down the field right before the half. They just weren't ever able to maintain that momentum. Now he's got Berry next to him on a new set of downs from the 40-yard line. Berry across the middle, hits the hole hard, gets good blocking, gains about 4 on the play. And we'll have a timeout on the field. That's an Adams Fiber net timeout. They stopped the clock. I'm going to see why. You guys look at that, and I'll try to put Berry's 4 yards up for you. I don't know why they stopped the clock. The ball was in the middle of the field. They had a penalty flag. Looks like it's going to go against North Greene. Yep, 15-yard penalty against North Greene. That's a bugaboo that will get you there. It'll take it down to the 30-yard line. You don't want those things to happen, so you lost 10. You get it down to the 31, and you'll face a first down and 20. Looks like 21 yards to go. Those are not the penalties you want to get in this situation, and Coach Van Meter will try to slow those down a little bit. They start the clock after the penalty. 2nd down on the box. 2nd and 21. Hazel Wonder in the shotgun formation. Gets a good hike from center. Across the middle. Completes the pass right side. Man knocked out of bounds. Lucas Turner catches the ball for a nice gain again. Short of the first down, but he'll get it out. They'll call it 11 yards in the play. And so Turner's had a couple of nice catches, him and Hazel Wonder. 22 yards in the night for him. Need a little bit of yardage to get the first down. Looks like they need 3.
13, actually, because that's
my
the first
mistake.
marker.
Third and 13. They had a long way to go. 3rd and 13 from the 37. Hazel Wonder back to pass. Under pressure. Going to run out of it. Beats a couple people. It's upended as he gets it across the 45 to the 47-yard line. He'll gain 7 on the play. Flessner pressured him on the play. Weir on the tackle, Bob Ray tells us on the PA. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 3.5 to go, it looks like. 4th and 4, 2 minutes and counting. They need this first down to keep things alive here before the half. See what they choose to do. They got a running back next to him here, and that is Wyatt Mauser wearing that 56. Across the middle, pass, picked off by the Panthers, 3rd pick off of the game. Looked like a chance for a pick 6, still on his feet, tackled on the outside.
That's Niekamp on the interception.
Niekamp on the interception. Was that Kale?
Kale Niekamp.
Kale Niekamp on the interception. 3rd interception of the night. Kale Niekamp, the freshman, picks it off. And that interception is the 3rd of the evening. The Panthers' defense has been tough there. Panthers will have the ball 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line, they're saying. 1st and 10, Panthers after the interception. Comes at the 137 mark. Quarterback Mowen pitches it on the outside. Turning the corner. Still on his feet. Niekamp into the end zone. See if they said he was out of bounds. Nope, they call it a touchdown. Niekamp with his 4th touchdown of the night as he runs it in from 22 yards out. Ginnenbacher. How many yards do you have for him now, Tim?
For 22 extra, he'll have 84 yards.
84 yards, 4 touchdowns on the night. Kick comes after at the 127 mark. 47-0, ball down, kick up, and it looks good, and it is. Timeout on the field, 48-0. Panthers with the lead, first half action. Ginnenbacher on the run for the touchdown. We'll tell you more when we come back in a minute.
Jersey's World! Jersey's World! Party time! Excellent! Party on, James! Party on, Todd!
Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, where you can find the best burgers, sandwiches, and steaks, all locally sourced from GJY Beef Company.
We love beer! We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer. Enjoy one of our many craft selections on the patio. All at Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
Ginnenbacher picks up his 3rd touchdown. Nate Peters with 3 touchdowns. Curtis Rigg with a touchdown. 3 interceptions in the game for the Panthers. And they're coming out looking like they're full of steam so far tonight, Tim.
Yeah, they're coming out with a whole bunch of firepower out there, and they're scoring about every 3-4 minutes. And
North Greene's doing their best, too. But without those numbers, you got to see how many people Camp Point Central can run in and out. Fresh legs all the time. Marco Rodriguez ought to be getting tired. He's kicked it off. And one more time here. This time it'll be taking it to 15, 20-yard line. Hazel Wonder going to be taken out of bounds. And got to be careful about that little push at the end. Hazel Wonder gets it out to the 27-yard line. Flessner ran him out of bounds. 1st and 10, North Greene. 1:22 left in the half. We will have a running clock to start the second half. That means the clock will run except for a score, an injury, or a timeout in the second half, and, of course, the quarter exchange also. Try to get you some other scores at halftime around the area. If you have some of those, send us a text, 217-473-5151. That's 473-5151. We'll try to let people know about those. Hazel Wonder. Center doing a nice job, and Preston Bradford, I'll tell you, he's had to hike the ball a lot and really doing a nice job. Now the referee stopped the clock. Spartans will call a timeout to get a man on the field, and we'll take that too. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. 48-0 Panthers, 1:22 left in the half. Back after this.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account, plus ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Adams Fiber timeout. It's an Adams Fiber timeout on the field. Top-notch local computer sales and service. 217-214-3423. Hazel Wonder, the quarterback. Hands the ball off to Berry. Brody Berry trying to turn the corner. Breaks the tackle, but is going to be stacked up right on the 30-yard line. I think that'll be... Let's see. Putting it to 25, so a loss of 2 on the play. Berry down to 30 yards on the night. 4 first downs for North Greene on the evening. We're under a minute. They need to run one more play before the half, or both teams go into the locker rooms. That'll give us a chance to tell you about Little Jess Motors before we go to the break. We'll recap the scoring, have some statistics and more at halftime. Hope you'll stay tuned. Hazel Wonder going to hand the ball right side. Oh, the man is broke open way into the other end of the field, or into the open. Brody Berry going to get the ball out to the 43-yard line. 18 yards on the play for Berry, and another nice run by him. 50 yards for the man. Clock starts. North Greene quick to the line of scrimmage. 15 seconds left in the half. Let's see if Hazel Wonder wants to air one out. 10 seconds left. Probably the final play. Gets the hike from center. Hands the ball off to Berry. Right side. Breaks open again. Into Panther territory at the 49-yard line. So he'll gain 8 on the play. And we have reached halftime. Halftime score, 48-0. Panthers with the lead. We take the break. We'll recap the scoring. This is the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Turn the lights on there real quick, Tim. And we tell you about Little Jess. Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram in Quincy, Illinois, family-owned and operated. Their staff will make the car buying process simple, ensuring each customer's needs are satisfied. Learn more at littlejessmotor.com or stop by and see them at 3431 Main Street in Quincy. 48-0 Panthers, halftime break here. We'll be back in 3 minutes to tell you about the scoring in the first half.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Best Systems Insulators offer insulation for homes and commercial buildings throughout central Illinois and the surrounding areas. We take great care to ensure that the insulation products we use are the best fit for our clients and their project. We understand that different buildings have different needs and that each of our clients has a unique set of goals. Let us work with you to find the best solution for your next project. Call Best Systems Insulators at 217-285-6005. That's 285-6005. Or visit them online at GoBestSystems.com.
Fall in love with Cascom. The leaves may be changing, but our commitment to our customers never does. Reliable high-speed internet, along with our award-winning customer service, we have knowledgeable service technicians in your area 24 hours a day. For you new customers, we are extra lovable. Call today and get a free installation on any new service. Wow! I'll bet you want our phone number, 1-800-252-1799. Call for details and a date. 1-800-252-1799.
Brian Dickhout Trucking, LLC has been in business since 1995. Brian Dickhout Trucking offers hauling of liquid and dry fertilizer, grain, rock, feed, lime, with local and long-distance hauling. Brian Dickhout Trucking is located at 1878 East 2100 Street, Camp Point. Call them at 217-257-8302. That's 257-8302. Long dumps, short dumps, hoppers, and tanks. When you need it hauled, trust the experts at Brian Dickhout Trucking, LLC in Camp Point. They deliver.
My name's Matt Keplinger. A lot of people call me Keppy. I've been a trainer now for 17 years. When we get the new hires come through the door, I try to treat them like family. This individual right here sent me this today. There's not too many men I admire I can't do it. There's not too many men I admire or that has made an impact in my life, but you've made that list. This is one of the reasons that I love my job, getting messages like this. When my life needed purpose, I chose Dot.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairieland FS, your leading supplier of choice.
Well, here at halftime on the Little Jess Motors halftime show, it's a 48-0 lead for Camp Point Central. A dandy on our other channel tonight as Pittsfield leads Jacksonville by a 14-13 count at halftime. In action there, a little bit something happening at Glen C. Smithfield. It'll be Jacksonville getting the kickoff in the third quarter when they get started there again. You can watch both games, of course, enjoy all the action. It's been pretty much all Camp Point Central here. They got the ball on their own 2-yard line after the defensive stop, and 3-yard run by Ginnenbacher on the 98-yard series, 10 plays, capped off with Bush running in from 3 yards out for the 2-point conversion. It was 8-0 in favor of Camp Point Central. Then the Panthers would get the ball on the 46-yard line of Camp Point Central. Curtis Rigg would go 54 yards at the 6:15 mark. After the fumble recovery by Elijah Ginnenbacher, the point run after was no good, and the Panthers led 14-0. From the 44-yard line after the stop, Nate Peters would go 44 yards at the 3:58 mark. The kick after was no good, and the Panthers led North Greene 20-0. They would score one more time before the half at the 1:30 mark on a 3-yard run by Ginnenbacher. The run for the point after was no good, and after one quarter, it was 26-0. Second quarter action after an interception, it would be Nate Peters going 8 yards at the 11:51 mark, I believe is what that says. Pass for the 2-point conversion from Niekamp to Peters was good for the 2-point conversion. It was 34-0. Then with, 5 minutes left in the half, Peters would go 13 yards, score his third touchdown. The kick after was good, and the Panthers led it 41-0. Ginnenbacher, after another interception, would go in with about 19 seconds left in the half. 22 yards on the touchdown, his third of the night, and the kick after was good. 48-0 here at halftime on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. We're going to take a break. We're going to come back and tell you about individual statistics. Tim's got those for you, and team statistics and more. Panthers lead it 48-0. Back with more after this timeout.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are now and where you want to go and design a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today. Her office is located at 311 West Washington in Pittsfield, Illinois, or visit SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. The Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Fostered Farm Equipment has served our community since 1986, carrying the quality brands you know and trust. Now in our second generation, we are proud to continue our family's legacy of quality customer service from showroom to field. We offer new, used, and consignment sales, so whether you're working 1 acre or 1,000, we have something for every operation. Our customers work hard. That's why we work hard to keep America's farmer in the field and not in the shop. We look forward to serving our community and customers for decades to come.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
Whether you're hunting ducks, dove, turkey, or deer, your local Farm and Home Supply is your one-stop shop for everything hunting. During our Fall Hunting Classic sale going on right now, we got everything on sale from game cameras to blinds to decoys and camo gear. Some of the hottest deals are over here to the right, and if you're not even a hunter, well, here's a funny video of a duck.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
For delicious, authentic Italian pizza and pasta, it's Gianni's Pizza on the square in Pittsfield. From delicious appetizers to a wide selection of specialty pizzas and pastas, Gianni's has something everyone will enjoy. Take advantage of the Gianni's Pizza Special, where you can order any extra large pizza and receive a free small one-topping pizza. For carryout or delivery, call 285-4002. That's 285-4002 for Gianni's Pizza on the square in Pittsfield.
Helena Agri, Camp Point, Illinois, is a proud sponsor of the broadcast of Central Illinois Athletics. For all your seed, fertilizer, and chemical needs, the experts at Helena Agri, Brian Obert, Dustin Roskamp, and Matt Hughes, are the guys to call. Let them show you the best seed, fertilizer, and ag chemicals to make your farming operation a success. Call 217-593-7761. That's 593-7761 for Helena Agri of Camp Point.
48-0 here at halftime in a Little Jess Motors halftime show, and here's Tim Hull with halftime stats.
For the North Greene Spartans, they have 19 rushes for 76 rushing yards in total. Garrett Hazelwonder has 9 of those, and Brody Berry has 66, and Bowen Berry has 2 rushes, but for 0 yards. Garrett Hazelwonder is 3 for 9 on passes for 23 passing yards. the team has a total of 3 interceptions and a total of 25 penalty yards.
Barry doing a really nice job carrying the ball in the first half. They picked up 5 first downs unofficially. And how about the Panthers so far on the night? Tim, have you got that?
I do not have it fully tallied up, but I can tell you
do the
everybody
individuals.
Here. Okay, so Zach Weir has 1 rush for 5 yards. Nate Peters has 4 rushes for 65 yards. Elijah Ginnenbacher has 9 rushes for 84 yards. Curtis Rigg has 4 rushes for 88 yards. Marco Rodriguez has 19 yards on 1 rush. Connor Bush has 21 yards on 4 rushes. Kellen Meyer has 8 yards on 1 rush. And Cale Niekamp has -3 yards on a single rush. He also has 3 yards passing to Nate Peters.
287 in rushing yards for the Panthers on the night, and they passed the ball 1 time. Cale Niekamp was complete to Nate Peters on an extra point, so they're 1 for 1 there. And Mallon and Niekamp have shared the quarterbacking in the first half. We're going to take a break. We'll come back and talk about more as we get ready for the second half. Panthers lead it 48-0. We're back with more after these.
I'm Chris Nichols with PCRE Real Estate and Auction here in Pittsfield. For 15 years now, I've been specializing in selling farmland and hunting properties, along with homes and commercial real estate. Whether it's helping a seller get a premium price out of their home or assisting a buyer to find the farm of their dreams, I pride myself on providing elite customer service. Give me a call today at 217-473-3777 if I can help with any of your real estate needs, or feel free to jump on our website at pcrerealestate.com.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you. One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Is predator hunting your thing? Game Masters has you covered. We have way more than just deer and turkey hunting gear, safes, clothes, and gifts. Come check out our predator guns, calls, decoys, lights, traps, binoculars, bipods, tripods, and shooting sticks. Don't forget your thermal and night vision, rifle scopes, trapping equipment, and supplies. Whether your next game pursuit is big or small, runs or flies, Game Masters has what you need to get the job done. We're passionate about the outdoors.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at number 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card.
At Logan Agri-Service, we believe that every seed holds the promise of a thriving future. Our commitment to quality and excellence is as strong as the roots we help you grow. With decades of experience, our dedicated team understands your unique needs. From cover crops to premium seeds, we have it all. But it's not just about products, it's about partnership. We're not just sellers, we're your allies in growth, your consultants in success.
The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, with locations in Griggsville, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield. Maybe you ask, why choose Farmers National Bank of Griggsville? The answer is simple. Local people, local decisions, and local commitment with local investments. We have many products and services to meet your needs. We invite you to find out more about us. Go to fmbgriggsville.com and explore all the services we offer. Visit any of our 3 friendly locations in Mount Sterling, Griggsville, and Pittsfield today. The Farmers National Bank of Griggsville, local people helping local people, member FDIC.
48-0 here. It appears Quincy leads Quincy Notre Dame 20-12 at halftime. Jacksonville trails Pittsfield 14-13 underway in the third quarter of play. And 48-0 here. We'll take our final break. Kickoff second half. It'll be Panthers football when we come back after these.
Here in Pittsfield, we're focused on maintaining a healthy, diverse economic base to increase opportunities for our residents. Economic factors greatly affect a community's overall potential, and we strive to continue our prosperous culture. The availability of both commercial and industrial employment centers and new lucrative entrepreneurship opportunities are major assets for growth and development here in Pittsfield. In addition to providing employment and income to people, Pittsfield also boasts several tax incentive districts to further facilitate economic growth. Examples of growth and success can be seen throughout Pittsfield. Pittsfield is located within Pike County and widely known for the abundance of white-tailed deer, and is also home to companies that have capitalized from the region's natural resources. Located over on Madison Street, Whitetail Properties is a major local and international employer that truly embodies the local and economic spirit of Pittsfield. State-of-the-art communications and telecommuting are available here. Be sure to catch their televised series throughout the week on the Sportsman Channel. Come grow and be a part of something great in Pittsfield, Illinois.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times. And Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls. And Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930. Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in the tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
Thank you to Little Jess Motors for our halftime sponsorship. I want to tell you about Tim Waters of offering quality concrete for your new builds, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052. And the Moose Lodge 420. Check out the Friday meals at the Moose Lodge 420. Pork chops on Saturdays, new specials each week. Food's hot, the drinks are cold at the Moose Lodge 420. And our good friends at LSSD Trucking and 3D Leasing. 217-285-2808 for all your trucking needs. See the Dunham boys and their professional team. This has been an Adams Network timeout for halftime. Adams Fiber is local and provides the ultimate internet experience. Visit followthefiber.net. It'll be Pittsfield. No, it won't. It'll be Camp Point Central ball because Pittsfield's not here tonight. Been trying to kind of follow both games a little bit. North Greene will kick off to the Panthers, who deferred to the second half. And I expect us to see some new people for the Panthers. We'll try to get to know some of them as we get ready for the second half here. So it'll be North Greene kicking off for the first time. And normally Noah Coates is their kickoff man. But it appears, Landon Gilmore? Is that who that is? Nope. It's Colton Forsting, 6'2", 210-pound defensive and offensive lineman. He's going to kick off very short, just take about a 3-yard step. And with the whistle, it looks like he's going to be ready to go. They're going to try an onside kick, and the ball is loose, going to be kicked out of bounds. And it'll be Panther ball, and it'll go where the ball went out of bounds when it doesn't get to the 35, and it looks like they're going to set the ball on about the 48-yard line. Camp Point Central is going to have it 1st and 10, and it appears the 48-yard line of Camp Point Central leading 48-0 as we're underway in the second half.
They put it on the 47 of North Greene here, so they just did the 5-yard penalty there.
Oh, okay. So it's 47-yard line of North Greene. My mistake. So it goes into North Greene territory, and the Panthers will have it 1st and 10. We'll try to figure out who we got out there on the field right now. Who's the quarterback, guys? Can you see a number?
It's Mound.
Mound, the quarterback. Offset eye. They give the ball to the fullback in the backfield. He's got good running room, still on his feet, rambling across people, breaking tackles. Ginnenbacher all the way down to the 21-yard line. Give him 27 yards on the play, 111 on the night, a first down. And Ginnenbacher rambles down across the middle, and he'll come out. Bush into the game. Don't know if we'll see Elijah anymore tonight or not. He's got over 100 yards on the night and 11 carries, 111 on the night. First down is the, 14th of the night, Tim?
That's what I have, yes.
Bush, the fullback, double wing formation. I'm sure they'll keep it on the ground, pretty basic now. They'll give it to Bush across the middle. Running room, keeps on rolling down to the 15-yard line. And trying to see where they started there. Picked up 7 on the play. So Bush picks up some good yardage again. He's got 30-plus yards on the night. Let's see, unofficially about 28, Tim?
That's what I have for him, yes.
Okay. Quarterback Mound gets the play from Coach Ray. 10:40 and counting. Third quarter. Running clock here at Camp Point Central. Offset formation, man in motion. Give the man on the outside. That's Weir. Still on his feet. Into the end zone for the touchdown. Weir takes the ball from the 15-yard line. 15-yard line for Weir. And his second carry of the night. Touchdown for him. His first touchdown of the night, I do believe, unofficially.
That is his first, yes.
Weir takes it in from 15 yards out. Third quarter action. 10:25 left. Marco Rodriguez on the kick after. Kick is up, and it appears to be good. 55-0. Panthers with the lead over North Greene. Timeout on the field. We're back in a minute.
At Logan Agri-Service, we believe that every seed holds the promise of a thriving future. Our commitment to quality and excellence is as strong as the roots we help you grow. With decades of experience, our dedicated team understands your unique needs. From cover crops to premium seeds, we have it all. But it's not just about products, it's about partnership. We're not just sellers, we're your allies in growth, your consultants in success.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
Panthers score from 47 yards out after the kickoff goes out of bounds on 3 plays, capped off by a 15-yard run by Zach Weir, his first touchdown of the night. And the Panthers pick up their 15th first down of the night. They lead at 55-0 after the kick by Rodriguez. He'll kick off here from the 40. Line drive kick. Barry wants to get it there. Nice catch on the 10, 15, 20. Across the middle, still on his feet, 25-30, got one man to beat. 50-yard line, 45, going to be caught from behind on a touchdown-saving tackle as Barry's going to get the ball down to the 37-yard line. 13 plus 40 is 53 yards, 53 yards on the return. Zach Weir saves the day on that one, but nice run by Barry. Kind of came up a little bit of a leg soreness there as he went down hard. The ball is going to be placed on the 40-yard line, and that's where North Greene's going to have it 1st and 10 on the Camp Point Central 40. 9:40 and counting as the clock's running continually. Jacksonville leads 19-16 now, it appears, over Pittsfield in the third quarter. on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Barry reverses field, left-hand side. Good decision. Gets it into the 33-yard line, I do believe. 33-yard line, it appears, is where they're going to set the ball. So he's going to gain 7 on the play and bring up a 2nd down and 3. Nice job by Barry reversing fields there. He's 75 yards into the night, too, on, 13 carries? He's been busy tonight with his teammate going down in Noah Coates. Hoping Coates will be okay. Slot man. Where's the number 6? And that will be the man we were looking for in Mauser. Ball loose. Recovered by the Panthers, and that's Niekamp. Niecamp's going to pick up the fumble. Caden Niekamp picks up the fumble. And the bad hike from center cost North Greene, who was moving the ball down the field. Panthers will take over on their own 45-yard line. 1st and 10 at the 8-minute mark. And if you watch the Panthers here, you'll know that Coach Ray has schooled them on how to run each play clock down to eat up a lot of clock in this running clock. Now we're going to see Cale Niekamp, the freshman, into quarterback position again. Saw him earlier in the game. He's got a new set of backs back there now. I think Bush is the fullback. Man in motion. They'll give the ball fullback across the middle. He'll get the ball out to the 46-yard line. Bush will take the ball to the 46, give him 6 yards on the play. Bush is one of those guys that's just done a good job his whole career, and he's been behind some studs, but none any bigger than Elijah Genenbacher. But he's gotten a lot of runs during his career playing on that second team. And he's had some real key runs on the first team. Niekamp, the quarterback, at the 7-minute mark. 2nd and 4. Hands the ball, second man through. Going to take it into North Greene territory. Niekamp hands the ball to Ware. Oh, Cooley carried the ball, huh? Cooley's the ball carrier. Wearing the number 8. He'll gain 10 on the play, and we'll have to add another new man to our roster. With the Panthers, they didn't make a big enough page for us to put all these running backs down. Another 1st down for the Panthers. I have them unofficially for 17 on the night, 6 minutes and counting. Niekamp, the quarterback, offset I formation, man in motion. Give it to the fullback across the middle. Kellen Meyer will carry the ball down to the 41-yard line. Looks like Meyer's going to pick up 6 on the play. 2nd down and 4 for the Panthers. They'll run the clock down some more here. Meyer runs the ball that time. Ball on the 41.5-yard line of North Greene with 5:40 left in the quarter. Double wing formation. Man in motion is Rodriguez on the outside. Still carrying the ball. Still carrying the ball on the 30, 25, 20. Running hard across the middle. Rodriguez with a big pickup inside the 20. Down to the 19. Give him 22 yards on the play for Rodriguez. Another 1st down, the 18th. And Oberling on a nice block there. Rodriguez now with, I think, 41 yards on the night. 5 minutes and counting left 3rd quarter. 55-0 Panthers. Coming off the field for the Panthers that time was Roland Sinesco. Niekamp hands the ball, 1st man through, I do believe. In the fullback, and we'll see if that once again is Kellen Meyer. Meyer's going to carry the ball down to the 16, give him 3 on the play. 2nd down, 6 yards, almost 7 to go. Niekamp, the freshman, in there at quarterback. The fresh soft team will play Hannibal on Monday, and it will be at Hannibal, I do believe. Usually 6 o'clock starts for JV games, even though it's Labor Day. Beautiful field there at Hannibal. They'll get to play on the turf. That'll be fun. Hand the ball off on the right-hand side. Falling through is Meyer again. 3 yards for Myers on the play. Has 20 on the night. Will be down inside 3 minutes and 30 seconds before the next hike, I do believe. (19-14) third quarter action. It appears Jacksonville's got the ball as they trailed 14-13 at halftime and have scored the only points of the third quarter with 3:20 counting in the third quarter on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Panthers with it, 3rd and 5, 3:20 left in the third quarter. Second man through is the back coming from the left wing that time. I think that's Cooley again. Gets it down to the 6-yard line, they say, so you give him 10 yards on that play. But that's another first down, I do believe, is it not, Timothy? Yep. Niekamp gets the play from his coach in Coach Ray. Niekamp doing something Nick Moore didn't do. Nick did not play quarterback much on the varsity his freshman year, I don't believe, but 3 years started there, played on the basketball team for 4 years. So Niekamp getting a start, trying to catch up with his brother, but not on tackles. The quarterback starts a man in motion. Hand the ball to the fullback across the middle. Into the end zone for the touchdown. Kellen Myers, I'm going to guess, from 6 yards out. We'll give it to Meyer at this point. Third quarter action, 2:29 left, 61-0. Meyer on a 6-yard run, so another man into the scoring column. Rodriguez will have Ginenbacher hold. And we'll take the break right after this. Hike from center is a good one. The ball is down, the kick is up, and it appears to be good. 62-0 is the score with a timeout, and we're back in 1 minute.
At Full Throttle Parts, we do spray-on bed liners, a brand called Patriot Liner. It is very elite. It actually enhances the resale value of anything you put it on or off-road.
Go Full Throttle!
Go Full Throttle.
At Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois, we have Mavericks, we have Rangers, we have F-150s, 250s, and 350s. If you need help with that perfect look after your purchase, I'm Corey Greenke and I Know Trucks. Come see me at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, Illinois.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Bowlers Universe, come on out and enjoy the fun at the Bowlers Universe in Pittsfield, Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10, Friday, 11 to midnight, Saturday, 4 to midnight. Burgers, great drafts, fun, food, friends, all at the Bowlers Universe. Try their spicy, deep-fried green beans. They're the good ones, and I like the Fruly. That strawberry draft is a good one. 2:29 left in the quarter. Touchdowns do stop the clock. Running clock here, 62-0. My day, it would have been Pittsfield on the other side, and we'd been the one with the zero, but not anymore. The Panthers have figured this game out in the last 17 years or so, and they've been tough. Got a tough one next week at Calhoun. We'll have a 7 o'clock game time. Hope you'll join us for the action. Kickoff by Rodriguez is going to stop at about the 5-yard line. It'll be picked up there. And the man's going to be stopped deep in his own territory on a gang tackle by the Panthers. Barry going to get the ball out to about the 10 or 11-yard line, I do believe. Barry's done all he could do tonight, man. He's worked hard. And the thing about it is he's also had to take every kickoff and run it too. I mean, he's been hamstringed by that most of the night. 1st and 10 from the 6. Hazelwater in the pistol, and the official blows the clock dead, but that will not stop the clock. Shouldn't stop the clock because we're on a continuous clock. Oh, we got a timeout. It does stop the clock because the Panthers had to call timeout because they were short a man. Panthers take the timeout. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. Back with more after this.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty@pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy. Not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Wonder hands the ball off to Berries. We're back to live play. Ball comes loose, and the Panthers have recovered. Fumble by North Greene, and the turnovers now 6 of them on the night. That's going to give the Panthers the ball deep in their own North Greene territory at what, about the 7-yard line? It looked like you're setting it about the 5. Or no, we're farther out than that. They don't have the chains up, so it must be inside the 10, must be at the 9-yard line. After the fumble recovery, the Panthers will have the ball with 1 minute left in the quarter. That play clock is not started, so the Panthers could hike the ball. They still haven't started the play clock, so we could see this run out even before the quarter, or when the quarter comes. Now they'll start the play clock, I do believe. Still at 25, 38 seconds left. 1st and 10. DeCamp under center. That's Kale. Hands the ball off to the fullback. Sprints into the end zone. Matt Meyer with the touchdown run. Meyer's run the ball about 10 yards every time he's touched it. This time 10 yards out for a touchdown. Into the third quarter with 25.4 seconds left. And it's now 68-0 in favor of Camp Point Central. When you fumble the ball that deep, that's what's going to happen. Kick by Rodriguez. Genenbacher the holder. Good hike from center. Ball is up. Rodriguez is on the money again. 69-0. Timeout on the field. We're back with more in a minute.
Make your dream kitchen and bath a reality with help from Pike County Lumber. We'll create a design to fit your lifestyle and your needs. Quartz countertops.
Press Yours On You would like to wish all the area teams the best of luck this season. If you are looking to get team shirts or spirit wear for yourself, remember Press Yours On You. We have over 1,400 square feet of retail space, so pop in and see what we have to offer. Decoration methods we offer include screen printing, embroidery, laser engraving, and banners. The Walker family has proudly owned and operated Press Yours On You for over 18 years. Being a small-town business, our goal is customer satisfaction. We would like to thank everyone who has supported us. As always, thank you for supporting local.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
Jake Hall on the camera tonight, counting jumping jacks with the Camp Point Central cheerleaders. Tim Hall on the stats, color, and computer running all the commercials, keeping stats for us. They're both counting jumping jacks. The cheerleaders do a jumping jack for every point on the scoreboard, 69-0 now. In the good old days, they used to do push-ups, but they got smart and said, we're going to quit doing that. But when it's cold, they probably enjoy those jumping jacks. But good cardio by the cheerleaders tonight for the Panthers. Rodriguez will kick the ball off across the middle. It's going to be taken by the up man, and he's going to be tackled about the 23-yard line. Newingham picked it up on the squib kick. And it'll be North Greene football, 1st and 10, as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. We've reached the third quarter end, 69-0 in favor of the Panthers. Fourth quarter play-by-play comes your way after these.
You've tried it, I've tried it, everyone needs to try it. Sugar and Smoke, 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Open Wednesday through Saturday at 11 a.m. Here's what others are saying. This place is fantastic in every way. Pulled pork, pulled chicken, brisket, ribs on the weekends, the best green beans, appetizers, nachos, pony shoes, pork burgers, celebrating 1 year in business. Sugar and Smoke, it's time to eat. Yum! 217-922-0067.
Since 1921, Farmers State Bank of Camp Point has been a vital part of our community's history. We are proud of our growth, our community leadership, and our success, which is only possible because of all those who shared this journey with us. We are grateful to the generations of loyal customers, families, businesses, employees, officers, and directors who have shaped not only our story, but our entire communities. Thank you. We look forward to serving you and your future generations for the next 100 years. Farmers State Bank and Camp Point. Together, we are a strong, united community.
GSI grain bins are built using the highest strength steel available. This allows you to store more grain to maximize your profitability and efficiency. Buy one now and receive our winter discount program. Mixer Lumber Company, your GSI grain bin dealer.
Adams Fiber timeout at the end of the quarter. We hope you are hanging with us here. We'll have Calhoun and Camp Point Central next week. Real Net and Twine, your local headquarters for all your concrete lawn ornaments and more. Stop by and see Rick and Tracy and the gang right across from the airport. Barry's going to run the ball from the 9-yard line and get it out 28-yard line. Well, it looks like they started at the 24.
I'd say the 22.
Okay, 22. So give him 6 on the play. We'll have stats for you at the end of the game here on the Logan Agri Service post-game show. Want to welcome Bostard Equipment and K's Family Foods, new sponsors here, along with Mixer Lumber Company and others that have been with us for a long time. Thank those sponsors for helping bring the contest to you. They'll give the ball to Barry, and he ought to sleep well tonight, man. He's been the guy that's had the ball on about every play. Looks like he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain, no loss in the play. How many carries you got Barry for on the night, Tim?
I have him for 16.
16 carries, plus he's received 10 kickoffs, and I don't think we saw any punts because Genenbacher's the punter. Panthers are running lots of new people in on the defensive side. You get to see some of those guys play at 6 o'clock Monday night if you head over to Hannibal. They're going to play a JV game against Hannibal. That's a good test for the Panthers. Next week, Calhoun hosts Camp Point Central. Remember 2 of the best games we had last year? One of them here. Both teams scored like crazy the first half. Nobody scored in the second half, I don't believe. Ended up like 30-22. Then we had a playoff game. It was a good one, too. Nice block on the outside. Barry still carrying the ball. Tackle on the outside by Meyer. Kellen Meyer's getting some playing time here and enjoying every part of it. These guys are anxious to get some playing time, and you're seeing lots of second and third string guys for the Panthers who have worked very hard to get to this point. 69-0 here in the fourth quarter. Clock running continually. 9:45 and counting on Central Illinois Sports. 26-14, Jacksonville leads Pittsfield now as they have reached the fourth quarter. And they've got about, I think, 9 minutes left, maybe. Hazel Wonder, the quarterback. 1st and 10. Little pass on the outside. Berry couldn't come up with that. Won't stop the clock. Wiskirchen in on the play. Incomplete pass from Hazel Wonder. Will not stop the clock as it keeps running here. We'll be under 9 minutes. 6 turnovers, 4 interceptions, and 2 fumbles unofficially on the night. Still praying for Noah Coates that he'll be okay and back in action again next week as he took a tough blow early in the contest. That was like in the first quarter with like 2:54 left, I think I wrote down. 2 wide outs on the right, tight end on the left side. Berry next to the quarterback and Hazel Wonder. 8:35 in the contest. They give the ball to Berry across the outside, running across the middle, head down, staying low. Nice job by Berry. He's going to gain about 8 yards on the play, I think. Give Berry another 8. What's his total so far on the night, Tim?
I got him at 92 yards on 18 carries.
92 yards, 18 carries for Brody Berry, and he has worked his tail off. His dad's the principal at North Greene. His mom usually tells the principal what he needs to be doing each day, I do believe. That's what most of our wives do. Now the referee is stopping the clock, and we've got a timeout. It's an Adams Fiber timeout. 7:57 left in the contest. Back after this.
Camp Point Central Sports are proud to have Dear Wester Grain as a sponsor of this broadcast. Dear Wester Grain, there for you for all your grain and feed needs. Why don't you give them a call and check out all the locations of Dear Wester Grain? With locations in Golden, Paloma, Mount Sterling, Clayton, La Prairie, Liberty, Industry, Carthage, and Blandonsville. For more information, call Dear Wester Grain Services 696-4461. That's 696-4461, or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Pass complete for a first down for North Greene. See who caught that ball on the far side. Anybody pick up that? Bowen Berry was the man on the reception that time. Picked up, what, about 6 yards? We'll give him 6 on the play. First down, North Greene. Inching their way close to double figures there. 7 minutes, a little over 7 minutes left in the ball game. 69-0 on the PCRE Real Estate and Auction scoreboard. Hazel Wonder in the pistol formation. Call it a shotgun if you like. Single back there with him on Berry across the middle. Berry's going to be stacked up for no gain on the play. He'll lose about a yard on the play. We'll have final stats for you and more on the postgame show. Hope you'll stay tuned on the Logan Agri-Service postgame show. Logan Agri-Service, Knox City, Winchester, Pittsfield. They are in 4 locations, 2 in Missouri, 2 in Illinois. Doing a great job is Logan Ag for you in all your agriculture needs. Paris, Missouri is the other place they have a location. Pistol formation, 6 minutes left. Across the middle, Hazel Wonder wants to pass. Now he'll tuck the ball and try to run. Got some good running yards, close to the first down. Going to pick up 8 or 9 on the play. 45, so 7 and 5 is 12 yards for Hazel Wonder on the play. 3rd and 2 for the Spartans here. 5:40 and counting left. They're long from the center. Pittsfield with a long running play, trying to get back into the ball game against Jacksonville late in the fourth quarter. Got about 6 minutes left there. 5:20 left here. They'll give the ball across the middle. About a half-yard gain on the play. Barry's been the offense tonight for North Greene. No gain, no loss on the play. It's going to bring up a 4th down and about 2. Nathan Poston on the tackle, according to Bob Ray, the PA man here, always doing a great job. Tell you what, you get treated right when you come to Camp Point Central. Good contingent of North Greene fans have made the trip over tonight. Really been a nice night for football. Pork chops were good, I'm sure. Boys will give us that report later. Hazel Wonder gets the ball to Barry. Has the first down. He's going to pick up, say, 4 on the play. 42-yard line of the Panthers with 4:20 left. Panthers have recorded a lot of shutouts in the last few years, and they're trying to secure another one. Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with all your loan needs, home, farm, car insurance, or loans and more. Call 285-4404 for Great Rivers Bank. Pike County Express. Read all about it on Wednesdays in the Pike County Express. Your locally owned newspaper doing a great job for you. The Otker family really performing well. Also have a paper in the Mount Sterling area doing a great job. You can read about Pittsfield's game on Wednesday. Hazel Wonder has men out going out for the pass, looking for an opening. Now tucks the ball to run. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage and not much more. With 3:20 and counting left. No gain, no loss in the play. We'll be down at the Kingdom of Calhoun next week with Ought to Be a Dandy. Aaron Elmore and the gang down there, Casey Longnecker, are dear friends. Love the Calhoun folks and love to bring you a broadcast from there. Thanks to Calhoun providing us with internet service, we'll be able to bring that contest to you. We'll be on the air at about 6:25 next Friday. Saturday game tomorrow, though, 1 o'clock. Calhoun will be playing at Route. Ought to travel over and take a peek at that one. I'm sure there'll be a lot of Central fans and coaches there taking a look at that one. A lot of lightning tonight. They may have to play some of those games they haven't got started yet tomorrow. Hazel Wonder hands the ball off to Barry. Wants to turn the corner. Breaks a couple of tackles. Gets the ball inside the 40 down to the 39-yard line. Give him 4 on the play. Inching close to 100 yards on the night. Ippenson in on the tackle, says the folks here in the booth. 2:10 left in the contest. Panthers with a brand new defense. North Greene having to go all the way as they're kind of short on numbers over there, but they'll come back steaming next week, and we'll try to find out who they play next week also. Hazel Wonder getting the hike from center. The center, Preston Bradford, has done a tremendous job tonight. Little swing pass across the middle. Caught. Going to be taken down at no gain. Wiskirchen in on the tackle. Reception that time by number 24. That's Bone Berry. No gain, no loss on the play, but a completed pass. We'll have all your final stats, 1:22 plus a 3-minute breakaway. We'll name our player of the game, and we'll tell you all that on our post game. The Edward Jones player of the game. Route is who North Greene's got next at North Greene. Is that right? At home against. Yeah, they got some tough ones coming up. Route, then Calhoun, then Greenfield. Back to pass is Hazel Wonder. Tucks it, throws it across the middle. Got a man open. Still on his feet. Down inside the 10-yard line. Bone Berry or Brody? Yeah, Brody Berry got in the open, and North Greene wants to call the timeout. They get it down to the 9-yard line. So that means they scored 31 yards on that pass play to Brody Berry. Another first down for North Greene. All-purpose yards for Brody Berry tonight, well over 100 yards on the night. Man, that kid's been busy. Timeout on the field. We'll take it too. We're back with more after this.
The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon boys. To get it right the first time, no job too big. Have you seen Braden and Doug? Or too small? Sorry, Corby, couldn't resist. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
After the North Greene timeout and the Adams Fiber timeout, first and goal from the 9-yard line. Brody Berry on a nice 31-yard catch. Now we've got a penalty flag as North Greene has illegal procedure. That'll move it back 5 yards to the 14-yard line. Actually kind of gives you a little bit of passing room, though, to kind of get some people open possibly. So they'll put it back at the 14 and call it first and goal from there. When they get the clock started on the hike, 45 seconds, and it's a running clock. North Greene does have a couple of timeouts left. Thank you, our good friends at Jerseys, bringing you the contest tonight. Hazel Wonder tucks the ball, wants to run right side, now passes across the middle. Incomplete pass. Brody Berry wanted it. 35 seconds left. Second and goal from the 14 with 25 seconds left. Will North Greene call a timeout trying to score here? Does not look like they're going to call one, or did they? They're walking to the sidelines with 18 seconds left. I don't know why they waited quite that long. An Adams Fiber timeout. We'll take it too. 69-0 Panthers. Back to wrap this one up after this.
Jersey's World! Jersey's World! Party time! Excellent! Party on, James! Party on, Todd!
Jersey's Bar and Grill in Camp Point, where you can find the best burgers, sandwiches, and steaks, all locally sourced from GJY Beef Company.
We love beer! We love beer!
Ice cold draft beer. Enjoy one of our many craft selections on the patio. All at Jersey's Bar and Grill, 109 East Jefferson, Camp Point, Illinois.
Kate Marable, real estate broker with Hometown Real Estate, would like to say good luck to all area teams and hopes everyone has a successful and healthy season. When you're in the market for a new home or would like to sell your home, be sure to call Kate Marable. Kate is a lifelong resident of the area and has experience in first-time home buyers, FHA, USDA, and VA loans. Call Kate Marable at 217-370-9809. That's 370-9809 for Kate Marable and Hometown Real Estate.
18 seconds left. First and goal from the 14. North Greene called their second timeout. Hazel Wonder gets the hike from center. Hands the ball off on the reverse. Man trying to break a tackle. Does. Now will be swept down with 9 seconds left. Will North Greene call that timeout? 5, 3. Looks like they will not, and that'll be our final of the ball game. 69-0. Camp Point Central with their first win of the season. North Greene will play Route next week at home. We have reached the Logan Agri-Service post-game show and the Edward Jones, Derek Harris Player of the Game. We're back with more after these.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, Equal housing lender.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
At Logan Agri-Service, we believe that every seed holds the promise of a thriving future. Our commitment to quality and excellence is as strong as the roots we help you grow. With decades of experience, our dedicated team understands your unique needs. From cover crops to premium seeds, we have it all. But it's not just about products, it's about partnership. We're not just sellers, we're your allies in growth, your consultants in success.
Welcome back on the Logan Agri-Service post-game show. Panthers with a 69-0 win. Scored in the third quarter with Zach Weir scored from 15 yards out. Kick was good by Marco Rodriguez. Myers would put a couple of scores on the board from 6 yards and 10 yards. Kicks after from Rodriguez were good, and the final score was 69-0. Tim's got some final stats for you before we name our player of the game. What are you looking for? Well, it tells you right up here. Okay.
What about some accolades for those cheerleaders? Cheerleaders did more work.
Brody Berry had 31 receiving yards on 1 catch. Bowen Berry had 7 receiving yards on 3 catches, and Lucas Connor had 2 yards on 2 catches. Spartans had 35 total yards on and 4 Point Central Panthers. Zach Weir had 30 yards rushing on 2 rushes. Nate Peters had 78 yards on 5 rushes. Elijah Ginnenbacher had 111 yards on 10 rushes. Curtis Rigg had 88 yards on 4 rushes. Marco Rodriguez had 41 yards on 2 rushes. Connor Bush had 34 yards on 6 rushes. Kellen Meyer had 31 yards on 5 rushes. Keone Camp had -3 yards on a single rush. And Colton Cooley had 20 yards on 2 rushes. Keone Camp had a single pass for 3 yards to Nate Peters.
And the first downs of the night, I think 20 of them. And we've got dead air. That's because Tim didn't turn his microphone on. So you didn't hear any of those stats. So you tell them real quick about Central stats again. You got to turn your microphone on.
Zach Weir had 30 yards on 2 rushes. Nate Peters had 78 yards on 5 rushes. Elijah Ginnenbacher had 111 yards on 10 rushes. Curtis Rigg had 88 yards on 4 rushes. Marco Rodriguez had 41 yards on 2 rushes. Connor Bush had 34 yards on 6 rushes. Kellen Meyer had 31 yards on 5 rushes. Cale Niekamp had -3 yards on a single rush, and Colton Cooley had 20 yards on 2 rushes. Cale Niekamp also had 3 passing yards to Nate Peters. The Panthers had 20 yards in penalties. For the Spartans, Garrett Hazelwonder had 21 yards on the ground on 8 rushes. Brody Berry had 98 yards on 22 rushes. Noah Coates, who left the game early, had 1 yard on 2 rushes. And Bowen Berry had 0 yards on 2 rushes. Garrett Hazel Wonder was 5 for 14 with 3 interceptions for 57 yards. Brody Berry had 31 yards on a single catch. Bowen Berry had 7 yards on 3 catches, and Lucas Turner had 19 yards on 2 catches. And the Spartans had 35 yards on 5 penalties.
Great job by Tim on the night, keeping stats. Jacob with a good job with the filming on the evening, and now it's time to name our players of the game, and Tim's got that for you.
Financial investments are important. So are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, parents, teachers, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this. That's why Derek Harris is a proud sponsor of the Player of the Game here on Central Illinois Sports.
You know, that's pretty impressive because I forgot to write that down, and Tim remembered all that. And, Tim, you want to name a player of the game from each team, and I think they're well-deserved. Tell us who we're going to name tonight.
For the Spartans who lost this game, we're going to name Brody Berry, who had over 120 yards in total and also had probably over 100 yards on returns today, too. So he probably had over 200 all-purpose yards. And for the Camp Point Central Panthers, we're going to name Elijah Ginnenbacher, who had 111 yards on 10 rushes.
Good game for the Panthers tonight. They played it tough. They played it right. They'll play Calhoun next week. The Spartans will play Route at home next week. Folks, get out there and support your local team. It's Route and Calhoun tomorrow, and I don't know that we ever get the Greenfield or the Winchester game started yet tonight. You can check on that on the WIVC football page and the IHSA.org. Also, Muddy Rivers has got some special stuff at 10 o'clock tonight for you. And Chris Dewar, of course, on Channel 7 will have some extra things for you there, too. But for Jacob Hall, Denny Hall back at the Veterans Home, Tim Hall here doing a great job for us, too. I'm Jack Hall reminding you to hug your kids and tell them you love them and let them know the Lord Jesus Christ loves them even more than you. Hey, support your local Fellowship of Christian Athletes. Tysha Layton will be at a free concert at Jacksonville on September 22nd at 6 o'clock. You're all welcome. Bring your lawn chairs. We'll see you then. We'll see you next week for football action on Central Illinois Sports.